If you've ever wasted time trying to create your own Doodle videos using things like Doodle and other ones that you have to do manually, I'm going to be showing you how to create AI Doodle videos that take minutes, not hours. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about that, stick around to the end. My desire for this channel is to help you create digital products as quickly as possible. I'll walk you through strategies, tips and tricks to be able to help you create your digital products. Products like video courses, ebooks, PLR products, low content books, along with PowerPoint tips, and we can't forget AI tools to be able to help speed up your process. Now, if that sounds interesting to you, how about you smash the like button as well as subscribe and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Alright guys, let's go check it out. And now here we are at a place called Doodle Maker. Now, I did a video on this years ago, and I'll leave a link for that up in the top up there in one of the cards. So what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly show you how to use this. Now what we need to do is go over here to projects. As you can see in just a moment, I do have a few projects here, and you can see I've got my image there, which means that I can actually upload some images of whatever I want into this, which is even better. Now also too, I will leave a link for this in the description down below, and if you get the deluxe package, you'll be able to upload even more images. So anyway, let's go back into how to do this. We're going to need to go over here where it says create project. It's a very, very simple process. Now what I would highly suggest you do is go start from scratch. So you got AI video translator that'll help you actually translate it into other languages, but if you're doing this, you can also check out the various templates you've got. And I'm a deluxe member, so I have numerous templates. Let's have a quick look at that. Have a look at the various templates that we have. And these go all the way down from AC all the way down to yoga. And you have literally hundreds of different templates that you can choose from. There are so many here. Now, I'm not going to waste my time spending too much time there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight over here to create this project. Now we're going to go here, start new project from scratch. Now I'm just going to call this one Conquer Fear with Stoicism. Now over here you'll see add new slide. Now this will allow up to 20 slides at a time. So I'm just going to click on that and I'm going to do this 20 times. Now it'll warn me when I come to the end. It'll say I can't do more. There we are. I've now reached my limit on how many slides I can do. Now with that, you can put like a paragraph or two in there if you want to, and that can be done as that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this arm here. You can choose what type of arm you want. You can choose whether you're going black icon, or you can choose what color blackboard you're doing. You can do a whiteboard, a blackboard, a glass board, or you can do custom colors and custom images. No, I'm just going to keep it as a whiteboard for the sake of this video. And I also went over here and I got ChatGPT to create me up a large script. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and grab this part here, which is going to go straight into here. Go into slide 1, put that there. Over here, I'm going to go, this will be the next one, copy that. I'm going to do it paragraph by paragraph. I don't know how many, I haven't counted how many paragraphs I have. I may be able to fit all this in. Hopefully I can. And if I can't, that's okay. I'll just keep moving on. Now I'm going to pause the video till I put all these in, and I'll let you know how far I got down on the script. I'll be right back. Okay, to be honest, I actually crammed a lot of information into some of these. Some of these started to get a little bit crowded in some of the things I've got here, like this one here. And you got other ones here. This one here is really crowded as well, and as you go further down, you can see they're getting a little bit more compact, but I managed to get the entire script in here. So let's now go to the next step. Now we can also choose to go soundtrack if we want to. Of course, the speech will be English in our case. We're choosing to go the white hands in this one, and then I'm just going to go hit save, and this is now going to create the project for me. As you can see, you've got all these different videos here. Now these won't necessarily run in order, be aware of that. There are some glitches to this, which is a bit of a shame, but it's just a matter of rearranging them. If you know what your script is saying, I'm going to take this over here and move that across to another page, or across my other screen, so I get it out of the way, and then I'm going to see it as I go. Hey guys, Henry here from our Freedom Formula. That'll be the very first one. The second one is, and I'll go and see whether or not it matches it. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to see where it finishes here. Okay, rationality and with strength. Okay, let's be real. What it actually says here, the next one will be, let's be real, fear is part of life. Okay, so shrink that down. We'll go to find, let's be real, fear is part of life. I'm suspecting it'll be a fair bit into it. So I'm just going to go through until I find them, and then I'm going to rearrange these. These can be rearranged, by the way, and they're really easy to move around. So I'm just going to rearrange them. This is still going to be faster than doing it from scratch. Having to find all the images, getting it, putting it in there and putting any text there and stuff like that. And you can also add text to this if you want to as well. By going down here, there's all these different areas here. Now, if you want to add an image, you can do that as well. And I've got some images here. You can upload images just there. And as you can see, I've got quite a few stoic images just there. And image of myself, which I'll be putting into the first frame. And you just go through and you can find what you have and what you want. And there are hundreds of images here. And as I said, I do have the deluxe plan. So that allows me to put in a few more images than what the basic plan would be. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video until I have finished reordering everything and putting them in their place. And I'll let you know how long it's taken now. 7:25 p.m. right now, and I will see how long that takes. I'll try not to get distracted by anything else. One thing that speeds it up a little bit is you'll usually find that once you get to the furthest point, it often goes down in sequence. So let me have a look here. So this one finishes as chances are you can. Okay, so chances are you can. And the second one should be number 2, control what you can. Let's go back over here. And I'm just going to go here and see if this one matches it. Yep, there we go. So all I need to do is drag that across to here on the right hand side of 15. Now I'll have a look and see if that one matches it. Let's go here. Finishes powerful answer to this. 𝗣𝗶𝗁𝘁cie said, and I'm pretty sure that'll be the next one along. 𝗣𝗶𝗁𝘁cie once said, yep, that's the one. So far it's running in sequence fairly quickly. And it should be pretty easy to do. So I'll pause the video until I'm finished. All right, well, I'm back. And it's now 7:41, so it didn't take too long, about 10 minutes. But still, that's now done. Now, if you want to be able to upload any images or anything like that, you can go through, have a read of what the script says, and then you can also go over here to ChatGPT and get them to create your images for you. Let me show you what I did previously. Okay, not this one, next one. Right here. So you'll see that I've actually got quite a few images that I've created. Oh, it's got to reload them all again. I'll be right. Okay, there's one. That's 𝗣𝗶𝗁𝘁cie, Marcus Aurelius, Roman Emperor. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be getting it to write up or create an image for me of Seneca. I haven't got one of Seneca yet. So go there. And Seneca, then I'm going to be putting it over here. Do not put a border around it. Okay, so hit that. And we'll just wait for it to finish the image and we'll be right back. Okay, so it's given me 2 choices. I kind of like this one best. So I'll just choose this one. So when it comes up with the option, I will then give this one the thumbs up. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this one because it's the one I prefer. All I have to do is click on that and then just copy it to my desktop somewhere or download it. I'm just going to just use my screen capture software, just grab that and then save it in the folder I've been previously saving them in. And then I'm going to put that back into Doodle Maker and allow Doodle Maker to create it for me. So just going over here, all I want to do is import an image. Let's say, for example, I go find the one with Seneca in it. Let me just find out where that is, and then I'll put an image of Seneca there. And so all I have to do is literally just drag it over here, and as you can see, it highlights that area just there, and you can just drop it in there. It only takes a second or two, and then we are going to have Seneca. There we are. I'm just going to click on this image just here. Now what we can do here is we can unlock this area here by going like that. It says, are you sure you want to unlock it? Yes, I do. Then what I'm going to do is grab that and drag it up. In fact, I'll even delete that image just there. Are you sure I want to remove that? Yes, remove. I'm going to put him in the center, expand it up so as it takes up the majority of the screen. There we are. Now let's have a quick preview of what this will look like. Now we can choose a voice as well. Let's go text to speech, and we're going to choose a voice. Now, because I'm in the premium plan, I also have premium voices, but the one I like the most is called Harry, and he is the UK English man. So we're just going to click on that. And you do have to put that in every single frame, so that is a little bit of an issue, but it'd be nice if they could put the same voiceover across the entire thing, but that's okay. Still faster than having to do it all by scratch. So let's have a quick preview of what this is like. It really...
Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality."
And that was what it wrote. And as you can see, it created that just beautifully. Now let's have a quick look at the preview from the very beginning. We'll go here.
Seneca.
We'll have a watch.
Hey guys, Henry here from our Freedom Formula. Today we're talking about how Stoicism can help you overcome fear, not...
Now, if you wanted to change those into hand-drawn ones instead of the pop-up ones, all you have to do is click on the image and go down here to where it says transition and go hand-drawn. And then it allows you to do hand-drawn for all the ones that you got here. And you just click on each individual element and you can get it to hand-draw it so that it's got more... Yeah, it looks better. It actually has more action going on the screen, which allows more engagement. So with that in mind, I'm now also going to be changing the voiceover by clicking on that, going over here and changing this to Harry, UK male. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video while I go through every single frame and do that. Now let's say you want to be able to change images. You just go here, and this will take you to the library of all the various images you can choose from. Let's say you don't like a particular image, you don't like, say, this one here. Just all you have to do is go to here, scroll down, find the one you want, look for one that you think might actually be best, and then go from there. I mean, I'm going to put just a random one in there, and hopefully it will be even close to matching. Here we go, this one I'll do. Looking like it's in fear just there. I can even use the color one. We go there, I'll just add that. I'm going to move the ghost one out of the way by moving him over here. Putting this there, and with that particular one, I'm now going to delete that. Are you sure I want to remove it? Yes. Now I'm going to unlock this and drag him to the top, so as he's the first image that comes up on the screen. And we can just change it around and make it look a bit different if you want to. It's up to you. And you just rinse and repeat, do that across every screen or every slide if you want to, or if you're happy with the images it gives you, you can just keep it as is. Then once you finish, all you have to do is hit render, and it really does only take a few minutes to be able to finish it, and you'll have like your 5-minute video here by the time this is all finished. So I like to also save as I go along, especially considering if I've made a change, I want to make sure it sticks with that change. Okay, now another thing you can do too is you can adjust the timing for each particular frame. So for example, you want this particular image to come in a bit slower. This was at 2 seconds, I've made it 3. And I made each one of these go at 3 seconds, primarily so that the images will continue to draw all the way through the man speaking. So that's what I had to do on this particular one. All right, so let's say I assume you have a quote that you want to actually put on the screen. You can also add text. Now, I have a bit of a text here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste a little bit of it here. It does have a limitation. So what I have to do is maybe get rid of that. You would do the greatest service to thee, and that's where you add that, and that's what it'll come in as. That's what it'll look like. Click that one and hit add to scene. Now I'm just going to add that up here, and then I'm going to find where this sentence finishes and just continue doing this until it goes down the screen. So I'll be pausing it and I'll finish it when I'll show you what it's like when I finish. Okay, so now I've done this, let's have a quick look at what it's going to be like when I get to this point here.
Epictetus wrote, "You will do the greatest service to the state if you shall raise, not the roofs of the houses, but the souls of the citizens. You raise your own soul every time you act with courage, not by avoiding fear, but by walking through it. When you put your values above your comfort, Fear can't stop you anymore.
Okay, so I made a mistake. Okay, I know. Reposition these words to the actual. Put the words at the top next underneath him. So yes, I do want to do that. So I'm just going to grab this, drag it up to here. Do the next one, drag it up to there, and I'll put the words above the picture, so that it comes up first, so that when we do it, Epictetus will come in and then the words will come in. Let's just preview that one more time.
Epictetus wrote, "You will do the greatest service to the state if you shall raise, not the roofs of the houses, but the souls of the citizens. You raise your own soul every time you act with courage, not by avoiding fear, but by walking through it. When you put your values above your comfort, fear can't stop you anymore."
There we go. I'll just pause the video until I'm finished. Okay, so now once you've done gone through everything, all you have to do is hit render, and then it will turn this into a video. You've got a choice of 720p or 1080. So I'm just going to go 1080. It'll take about 6 minutes to render, and then you just hit that and then let it go do its thing. And when it's finished, I'll be right back and I'll show you what the actual video looks like. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this video. We can download it, and I'll just download it and we'll be able to watch it in a few seconds.
Hey guys, Henry here from our Freedom Formula. Today we're talking about how Stoicism can help you overcome fear, not by pretending fear doesn't exist, but by showing you how to face it calmly, rationally, and with strength. Let's be real, fear is part of life. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, embarrassment, or even death, it hits us all at different times. And when fear takes over, it stops us from taking action, from speaking up, from living fully. That's where Stoicism comes in. 1. Fear is natural, but it's not the boss. Fear is part of human nature. It's your brain's way of trying to keep you safe. But here's the thing. Most of the time, it's just a warning light, not a wall. The Stoics knew this. They didn't try to erase fear, but they made sure it didn't control them. They believed in something called rational examination. Basically, ask yourself, is this fear real or just imagined?
I'm not going to go all the way through, but as you can see, that's a pretty good set. That's pretty good. I mean, it's got the colored images, it's got a lot of other stuff in it, and it matches quite well because I made sure that the image matched all the stuff that was there. Now, I didn't have to go, looking for all the images and then finding each individual image and putting them up there. I just had to find one every other frame. Like in this particular, I think it was this one. I just had to find an image that matched it, and otherwise I just let it keep its own images so that I didn't have to go doing too much work, and it worked really well. Not the best voiceover in the world, but it still does not a bad job. So what you can do on the other hand, let's just go here to edit for 1 second. Another thing you can do if you want to is you can record each scene, each 20 scenes, and then you can upload a voiceover to each scene. I haven't tried to see whether you can do a voiceover for the entire thing. I haven't noticed whether you can do that or not. All I know is that you can upload each one requires a new upload. So if I was to upload a video or an audio, I guess I could probably try doing the entire thing, uploading it from the first scene and then going all the way through to the end. I don't know, I've never tried it, but I might even do a video on that tomorrow or sometime later on, maybe Saturday. Do a video on that and show you whether it'll work with just uploading it from here. So that's another option as well. You also have different languages, different texts you can put in there. You can add your own soundtrack if you want to. You got backgrounds. If you want to get some backgrounds, you can grab some, use a white background or black background, glass. That's the type of background it is, whether it's going to be, for example, a blackboard type thing or a glass, which is pretty much the same as a whiteboard. Then you got custom colors, which you can choose the color of the background that you want. Or you can just put an image behind there, and you can drop some kind of image at the back of it. So these are some of the options you've got. They also have plenty of training for you as well, so you can actually learn a bit more about it. And tune videos, well, that one I've not actually, I don't have access to this one, so it doesn't let me do it. But these are this is essentially Doodle Maker. And as I said, I will leave a link for this in the description down below. Alright guys. Hey, if you got some value out of this video, how about you smash the like button as well as subscribe and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Hey, while you're at it, want to consider sharing, or to also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of Doodle Maker. Also, to let you know that right here is an image of a playlist. Now with that playlist, it's all the AI videos I've ever created. And right here, well, that's an image of my head. Now if you click on that, you'll be able to subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.